Hey guys, so this is something I've kind of been talking about for a while, and now I want to get a bit more into it because I'm currently trying to uh, get a job. It's been easier said than done because just a lot going on of college, and then just my anxiety level being the way it is right now. But in this video, I kind of just wanted to talk about wind chimes, just a few wind chimes that I'll probably get once I get my I can't get my thoughts straight. I hate it when this happens. Once I get my first paycheck, because I definitely would like to get, because I think the next wind chime I get will be the first one I get after getting my paycheck. And I just wanted to go over what that new wind chime, what the next wind chime might be. Just a few ideas of what it could possibly be. Pretty much, what my plan is that once I am allowed to get another, once I do get my first paycheck and I'm allowed to get another wind chime, I'm gonna look on eBay and I'm gonna see if I can find a chime that I really want, just one that's really high on my list of chimes to buy. And if I find one that I really have been wanting, and it's for just a good price, and I'm going to buy it. And this is pretty much just me talking about ones that I would buy in a heartbeat. Just any of these chimes, if I just was scrolling through eBay and I find it for a good price, then I would just go, oh yes, I'm definitely buying this one, and I would just order with no hesitation. So there are a lot of other chimes that I would love to have, and I'm not going to talk about because I wouldn't buy them in a heartbeat. I would just see it and I would be like, oh, that one would be a great one to have, but I want to look at other options. A good example is the Chimes of Tuscany from the Woodstock Chimes of Tuscany. I love that one, but it's not one that would just have me going, oh yes, I gotta buy this now. It's such a good deal. I would be more like, well, okay, it's available for a good price, but I want to see what other options there are. The chimes that I will be talking about here are just ones where I wouldn't even bother looking through other chimes. Just as soon as I see it, I just go, yes, I'm buying it. I don't even have to bother looking at other options. I'm just getting this. So I guess I'll start with the Woodstock chimes that I might possibly get. So for starters, the classics, the classic style Woodstock chimes. Wind chime fan, he has the original three. Those being the chimes of Olympus, chimes of Parts, and chimes of Lun. And I want to do the same. I already have the chimes of Lun, but I also want to get the chimes of Parts and the chimes of Olympus. So if I find any of those when I'm allowed to buy another wind chime, and I find those before any others that I really want, then yes, I would definitely get either of them. But also, too, the price also has to be decent, because fuck paying the full price. Not just on wind chimes, but on literally everything nowadays. The prices on everything, is just insane. The Chimes of Java is another one that I would definitely get. Would love to have the Chimes of Java, just hell yeah. Also the Chimes of Kyoto. The original style one, not any of the redesigns. I think the Beachcomber chime is a good one. And to me, it doesn't, even though it has the same notes as the Chimes of Kyoto, it doesn't sound identical because I think the tube thickness is a little different. So I think it has a slightly softer pitch to it. And then, of course, you have all the Sullivan's Chimes of Kyoto redesigns that I definitely would not buy. Even if they were being sold for free, I wouldn't buy any because, you know, they're all... A lot of them are just garbage. Oh, this one's making... Wow. Glad to hear this one making some noise. Whoa. This one is ringing a lot more than pretty much every other chime I have out here. I love it. Even the one that's right next to it isn't doing anything. I think either yesterday or day before yesterday, I think it was actually day before yesterday, the festival chime actually, the wind actually picked up enough yesterday to actually make this one ring. And I was actually able to hear it. It's not doing it today, unfortunately. This one is going crazy, though. Alright, well, let me get back to what I was saying. Which one was I just talking about? Oh, right, the Chimes of Kyoto. Because pretty much I like to consider the Chimes of Bali, the Chimes of Kyoto, and the Chicago Blues chime the three original smaller chimes. And, you know, I got the Chicago Blues chime already, and then I got this Chimes of Bali. I probably should have got the original, but, you know, I just like this color scheme, so I got this one instead. But, I mean, if I got the original Chimes of Kyoto, then I would still look good at the Chicago Blues chime. And I think all three of them would harmonize really well, because I know these two already sound good together. Oh, and of course, a couple of the Gregorian chimes. The little one I'm probably not going to get. It's a bit too high pitched for my liking, so that one I'm probably not getting. But if I find the tenor for a good price, most definitely I'm buying that. But then, of course, there's also the baritone, which is even higher on my list. So, just absolutely, just hell yes. Also, the Chimes of Eclipse. I would love to have the Chimes of Eclipse, because that's probably my favorite out of all the Encore chimes I don't have yet. Might be my favorite in general, honestly, because it is a really good one. I don't know if I would be so willing to get it if I found it in bronze, because I already have the Chimes of Pluto and Chimes of Venus in bronze. I would rather get it in a... I don't have any Encore Chimes in silver, so silver would definitely be my best option. If I found a silver one, then I would definitely get an evergreen. I mean, I already have the Chimes of Neptune in evergreen, but it's just the Chimes of Neptune, so I mean... But I'd much rather have a silver one. I'm trying to think. Are there any other... Oh, right. The Magical Mystery Chime Taj Mahal. I know people just love Space Odyssey, and I get it. Space Odyssey is a really good one. And I definitely would like to have Space Odyssey, but... Out of all the Magical Mystery Chimes, the Taj Mahal is my personal favorite. I think it's definitely the most underrated. Now I remember Wind Chime fans saying that he doesn't really like that one, which I think is crazy because I love that one. Oh, and then also rare Woodstock Chimes that I would definitely go for. I'm trying to... Oh my god, I lost my train of thought here. Well, I already mentioned the Chimes of Parch. That's one. Because, you know, obviously I'd buy the original and not that stupid Tree of Life chime. Forget that damn ass thing. What was I... which ones was I thinking of? What were some others? Oh, well, definitely the Grand Symphonic Chime. That one is super rare, though. I don't know if I'd ever be lucky enough to find that one. I mean, it's possible to get lucky. I mean, I got lucky with the wind pedal chime. I was lucky enough to find that one, which, by the way, I still need to have fixed. If you watched my last video, or at least read the title of my last video, you'd know that the wind pedal chime broke. I need to fix that one. Oh yeah. I also think it would be cool to get a small gazing ball chime. I think it would look and sound great with the large one. Just have a nice harmony over here. So yeah, that I would definitely go for. I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. I thought of another one. The chimes of the Phoenix. Most definitely. That is just by far the best and most underrated of the Wind Singer series. I love the Chimes of the Phoenix, so would most definitely. And I don't care which color I find it in, whether it's black or silver, I don't care. I'd get it in either color. So, yes, 100%. If I was able to find the Chimes of the Phoenix, I would get that one. I really hope the video doesn't suddenly cut out. I don't know how good my storage space is doing. I don't think it's doing that bad, but I am a little concerned about it because I have some videos on here that I definitely need to clear out. So I really hope it doesn't. I really hope the video doesn't stop while I'm in the middle of recording. Next, I want to talk about Wind River. Oof, now, finding a cheap enough Wind River chime, especially Corinthian bells, is so hard. I know there was that 60-inch I found that's pretty cheap. At least for 60-inch Corinthian bells, it's cheap. But it'll probably be gone by the time I get my first paycheck. And I found out that even if I was allowed to buy it, even if I was allowed to buy a 60-inch Corinthian bells, here's the thing about it. It's actually only available. The seller is only selling it. The seller only has local pickup in Houston, Texas. So there's no way I'd ever be able to get it. And it is a shame too. I would love to be able to get a 60-inch for a nice low price. The 65-inch, the 74-inch would also be good ones to have. They're not high on my list, but the 50-inch and the 56-inch most definitely. I love those. I would definitely, oh my god, if I could find either of those for a really nice low price, oh my god. Hallelujah. Damn, my pronunciation is shit. But oh my god, yes. If I found either one of those, yes. Oh my god, yes. Another wind river chime I'd really love to have is this rare Arius chime. I forget how many inches it is, but it has a double. I don't know if you're familiar with it. You can find it on the Wayback Machine. If you go back to 2013 and I think even 2014, it has double strikers and then it has 8 tubes. I guess you could kind of say it's this octave doubling kind of chime. It has 4 large tubes and 4 small ones. But I always thought it's an odd sounding one, but I've always liked it. So that one I would definitely get if I found it. Also, a Weatherland or Majesty Bells would be cool to have. I don't really care which one, just any, I guess. But yeah. Now I gotta talk about Music of the Spears. I have 4 main targets. The 4 that I'm about to list are the ones that I really want to have. The most obvious being, of course, the whole tone mezzo, because you all know I just love that one. The Mongolian mezzo I also really want to get. Not the Mongolian alto, though, because it sounds identical to the 50-inch Corinthian bells, and I'm probably going to get the 50-inch Corinthian bells instead, so I'll just get the mezzo. And then I also really want to get the Aquarian alto to go with the mezzo I have. And then I also would love to get the Balinese alto, because that's another one I really like. I probably won't get the Balinese mezzo to go with it, though. I mean, I don't think it sounds bad, but it's just not a favorite of mine. I'm just not that interested in buying it. I mean, it's all right, though, but the whole tone alto is another one I would really love to have, and then the chordal mezzo and chordal alto are also ones that I would love to get. Oh yeah, and I actually just thought of more Woodstock chimes I could get. So I was thinking that to go with my large chakra chime, I'll get another one to go with it, and then I'll get who knows how many more, so I'll probably get maybe around 30 more of them, and then just hang all of them all over one room, and then record myself ringing all of them, and then send it and send it to Wind Chime Fan, and just share it to him constantly. It's just, and his ears are just constantly having to comment. It's just, and then you can't get away from it. He's just constantly being sent links of the video just every time he turns around. If he dares to click it once, then he'll just instantly have his ears tortured. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I know. I'll get the I'll get the clear the loon chime, and I'll put that with my chocolate chime, and combine those to really torture him. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't get the clear the loon chime. I'm not interested in getting that one. And I know the blown in the wind chime is another one he really doesn't like. I'm not getting that one either. However, I know when he talked about his least favorite Woodstock chimes, he mentioned the meditation chime. Wind chime fan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but one of these days I probably am going to get the meditation chime because I love that one. So, sorry, just giving you a heads up. But hey, I'm not getting the clear the loon and the blown in the wind chime, so you don't have to worry about me getting those. And no, I'm not getting more chocolate chimes. I already have the large one, and then I have the two small ones already. Although then again, I don't think he minds the small ones. I think he's okay with the small ones. But still. Oh yeah, and I actually, for reals this time, I did think of a couple more Woodstock chimes. The large simple gifts chime is very high on my list because I love the sound of that one. And like when Chime Lover, Mr. Christmas Lover said, it kind of has that bluesy sound to it, which he's right, it does. And also it's one that I think is very nostalgic. It just... Oh, and also the Tudor Rose Chime Queen. Most definitely would I get that one. I'm not getting the Princess, though, since it sounds identical to the Chimes of Provence, and I already have that one. So I would just get the Queen and just leave it at that. Oh, and then there are a couple more that I want to talk about, a couple more brands. Hopefully I can mention both of them before the storage on my phone runs out. I really hope it can hold up. Grace Note Chimes. I'm not even going to make a full list because if I found any... Grace Note Chimes is my favorite wind chime company, okay? I think they have the best sounding chimes. They're the least flawed company. I think it's just the best wind chime company out there, and I really regret not getting more of them before they went out of business. I'm just glad I got the one chime. I'm glad I got the one chime from them before they went out of business, but I still kind of wish I got more. So if I found any, and I mean any of their chimes available on eBay after I get my first paycheck, most definitely I would buy one. Just any of them. There are two exceptions. One, obviously, being the large Sunrise Serenade, because, I already have that one. Why would I need another one? And the only other one I wouldn't buy is the 72-inch Treasure of Heaven, because I think that is the only, and I mean the only Grace Note chime that just doesn't sound good. I think every other Grace Note chime sounds amazing. It's only the 72-inch Treasure of Heaven is the only one that doesn't sound good. I don't know. I just don't like that one. But literally any other I find in stock, I would definitely get it. If the price is good enough, of course. I also wanted to talk about a lesser known company. I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. I made a video on it once, but Lambright Country, you might know them. Some of their chimes I would love to have, like Spring Meadow, Zephyr Valley, Sonic Sound Waves, most definitely. I love that one. That's my favorite. Songbird, Alpine Whisper, and what was another one I really wanted? Did I mention Tranquil Rainforest? The Rainforest one, that might be the one I was forgetting, I don't know, but so yeah, those are just some of my ideas, so thanks for watching. Bye.